You talking about something? I'm not saying I reinvented pie or anything, but last week I said this episode would need to be called Finn because we were missing the Ali. And guess what? Then all week I'm cutting together clips of people saying Buddha to the tune of Miss New Booty by Bubba Sparks. And what do I find on Top Chef socials?
Bubba Sparks.
Buddha. Buddha. Buddha.
Buddha.
Buddha. Buddha. Buddha. Buddha.
Who's been reading my diary?
We're done.
So I guess welcome to Jakesplains, the Finn minus the Ali of Top Chef Season 20. Top Chef World All-Stars. Buddha looks back on his 8 challenge wins this season. They hop into their BMW with the craziest fisheye lens I've ever seen on the show.
Hey, buddy. You okay?
Sarah says something mildly threatening, but also kind of sexy.
I put salt in all of your sauces.
You can salt my sauce anytime, babe.
It's very sexy.
They read on the roof of Gallery Lafayette with the city of Paris in the background. The challenge for this finale is a 4-course meal of their choice. No rules or silly gimmicks, just for them to cook their best meals for what could be considered the most intimidating guest list ever to be conceived. Let's check them out. Hunter Lewis, Gwendol Puinek, Marcus Samuelson, Daniel Soto-Ennis, May Chow, Claire Smith, Simon Rogan, Angel Leon, and Helene DeRose.
Even just one of them coming to your restaurant, you would be yourself.
Amar, Ali, and Tom show up to back up the chefs, and the 3 pick knives to see who picks first. Sarah gets first choice and chooses Amar, and out loud she says it's for his bold flavors and his experience. Come on, it's Amar. He's the best. I was going to say Gabri picks the donkey, but then everyone lays into him, so it's not even fun anymore.
He's good for a laugh, too.
For a German guy, I mean, he is.
And Buddha is happily stuck with Ali. Let's see the clip of their embrace.
I guess I know who you're getting.
You son of a bitch.
They get a whopping €2,000 budget and a few shopping options in a limited amount of time. The chefs pair off and share their plan with their partners and strategize. Last year, Buddha dedicated his dish to his father. This year, he's making a dish for the most important person in his life.
This one, I'm gonna do a little bit more about just me.
Sarah talks about her wild cravings when she was pregnant.
When I was pregnant with both children, all I craved was livers. Birds and rabbit and squirrel.
Go for Everett.
Not to be outdone, Gabri decides to add his own special protein.
I'm going to add some grasshoppers as well.
Amar is a little confused because Sarah wants to make a cake that our ex-president had on one of his trips to Russia.
You're doing peak cake in Paris? What?
Yeah, I'm proud of myself. And then Sarah jumps on the bandwagon for one more Tom Slam.
It's like Tom's apple cake.
No, funny!
At this point, the chefs get shopping and they all have trouble finding key ingredients. What they do find is arguably the most delicious and freshest ingredients that Paris has to offer. Just a few clips here to serve as food porn. I'm sorry, if you've already eaten by the time that you see this, this is pointless to you. But if you're hungry, then nothing in that fridge that you have is going to be worth eating now. Buddha's on the hunt for live lobster, but he can only find canned. So he goes to one last store with limited time and he finds the last live lobster in Paris.
First night. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sarah can't find sweetbreads, and Gabri is on the hunt for plantains. This is why I hate breaking down the finales. Not a lot happens. Of everyone, Sarah is the only one that pivots, which I think is worth mentioning. She wanted to do liver and onions with sweetbreads instead of liver, but she can't find sweetbreads, so she decides to pivot and make liver and onions with liver.
You're gonna start thinking outside the box.
Meanwhile, Gabri finds the only supermercado in Paris to grab the ideal ingredients for his dish.
Tienen queso Oaxaca, no? No puedo creerlo.
Tom asks Gabri how many beans he should buy, and he says 4. Bro, double it. Sarah is so relaxed, tasting grasshoppers and cheese. I just love her cooking vibe. She's just so perfectly at ease.
Something is burning.
Something's burning. Gabri.
Gabri burns his beans. Again.
It seems like a curse right now for me.
So let's count how many times Gabri's burned something this season.
Something's burning.
Something's burning. Pressure cooker burning something.
Guys, something is burning.
Gabri.
No.
Something's burning. Gabri.
I just up my dish.
Burn it all.
And he ends up having to use the backup canned beans that he bought at the Mexican store. With the first day of prep complete, the chefs say goodbye to the finalists so they can have a meal with Tom, Gail, and Padma at one of the best restaurants in Paris. There's a very contrived scene where the chefs appear to be lost for a certain amount of time, and then they end up at Marsan, where Helene DeRose herself cooks a meal for the judges and the chefs, but apparently she runs out of utensils.
Can I eat it now?
Yeah.
But we're not here to look at Helene's dishes, we want to see what those 4 courses are up to, so let's get to it! For the first course, Gabri made sweet corn esquites with grasshopper tostada, corn, mushroom, and lemon hollandaise. Sarah made a seafood couillon with tomato water. Buddha made a rainbow trout, potato, celery with caviar, clam velouté, and a butterfly oyster cracker. Sarah's sauce might have been a little overpowering on the spice. Gabri may have overcooked his tostada, but Buddha got no complaints. At this point, Amar asks Sarah if she's ready to slice the liver.
Let me know when to start slicing.
Yeah, wait. We'll do everything but that.
You sure?
You can hear in his voice that there's no reason to wait. It's a simple mistake, but there's no room for mistakes in this finale. Even with a few minutes till plating, 4 I think at this point, she could have course corrected. But by the time she gets around to slicing it,
Go. That's too rare.
it's undercooked with only 40 seconds to plating. Second course. Gabri made a sweet potato empanada with black bean filling and cheese foam. Sarah made liver and onions with cookie butter and figs. Buddha made a red curry bisque with blue lobster, pickled squash salad, and ravioli dumplings. And then Padma says to the chefs what Sarah should have said to the liver after it came out of the oven.
Get back in there.
I had way dirtier jokes, but I'm fucking tired, man. I've done 14 of these in a row. My mouth is tired.
Get back in there.
All right, I'll keep going. Third course! Gabri made chilies en nogada, ground beef, sausage, and dehydrated fruit-filled poblano peppers with a sauce of nuts. I don't have it in me.
Get back in there.
Sarah made a burgoo with roulade of rabbit loin, boudin blanc, crepinet with a cornbread madeleine. Buddha made a lamb with eggplant, pickled onions, and lo shui. Fourth course! Gabri made chocolate tamale with hazelnut filling and hazelnut and goat cheese ice cream. Sarah made an English pea cake with pistachio butter, lemon curd, and buttermilk sorbet. Buddha made a lamington with raspberries, coconut bavois, and raspberry jam. We get to the judges' table and everyone is really proud. Padma tears up a little bit after the final course is served.
I'm so proud of all of you guys.
Thank you, Becky.
Thank you.
It has been an honor and a privilege.
The kitchen for me is everything, and just being here for me is the realization of my life.
Buddha gets a little nervous, feeling like he had the weakest first course. Sarah's obviously worried about her liver, and they don't go easy on her.
It was really hard to get through. Yeah.
I'm not gonna mince words. My liver was just blue.
Sorry, y'all.
She nailed it with the pea cake. Padma calls it one of the most delicious dishes of the night. But she can't overlook this blaring mistake that she has to consider. You can see her complete frustration, almost like she wants to pick her, but she can't.
The dishes that I enjoyed the most were Sarah's, but that second course is...
God damn it, that liver is...
Oh.
Gabri, what can I say? They had the tiniest bits of feedback for him and his dishes. This could have been a little spicier. This tostada was a little overcooked. Very small things.
But please do not change anything in terms of flavor because it was amazing. Thank you.
To me, it seemed like they had equal nitpicks to say about Buddha's dishes. But watching them take all of this criticism was torture.
That was raw.
Look, at this point, I feel like I haven't watched enough Top Chef seasons to know if this was a particularly hard finale to judge for the judges. I just don't know. You tell me. It seemed as though they were really struggling.
Of the 3 meals today, who gave us the best meal today?
Of the day.
That's it.
Oh my God.
These are 3 fantastic chefs. Even the backups are another 3 chefs that I love to watch cook. When all this is over, let's all go and eat at their restaurants, wherever they end up.
Buddha.
Buddha takes home the title of Top Chef World All-Star, his second finale win in a row, in a season with objectively more best dishes in a single season than I remember another chef having. Buddha is a killer. I knew from the beginning he was going to be a hard one to beat. Maybe impossible. No one knows what this show's going to be like next year, but I know one thing's for sure, I'm going to be here breaking them down for all of you guys. Sadly, the news of Padma leaving Top Chef came just a few days after the finale. There's no doubt about it. Without her, it's going to be a different show. I want to take a moment and say thank you to you guys out there for some of the sweetest comments I've ever seen under a YouTube video. I don't know where you people came from, but it really made making these videos a treat. I also want to thank the awesomest marketing team on the planet that makes my job so fun and so easy to do every day. And then an extra special thanks to the big man, our boss and co-founder of Poached, Kirk, who only thinks I'm slightly insane for starting this idiotic show. I mean, that's it. 2 seasons down. Next year's a mystery. But one thing's for sure. I'll see you next week.
I don't think it'll be a third for you.
I've already applied for the next thing.
Okay, good.
Will you shut up? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Congratulations!